Hey, it's Tori here. I'm the CEO of the Posh Girls Club, and today I wanted to give you some winning strategies for using Instagram. Everyone wants to build and grow on Instagram with over 1 billion users. It is an incredible resource to use to grow your brand, to sell your products, to become an influencer, whatever it is that you want to do on the platform. It is an incredible opportunity waiting. So like I said, I wanted to come on and give you 5 quick tips that are proven Instagram winning strategies that we've used here at the Posh Girls Club and in our other brands, as well as brands that we work on for our clients over at the agency. All right, let's get it. So number one tip is this one is, they're all important. I always get excited and I'm like, this one is so important. But the key with these strategies, and I definitely should put that out there, the key for the strategies is to find the best way that you can combine them and being consistent with them, okay? So number one is to make sure that you are creating a consistent posting strategy. So I have found, and I do lots of Instagram research because this is my niche, this is what I teach, this is what I coach, and our community and the socialite and here at the Posh Girls Club. Posting consistently, but at the best times each day for your business. So that may look like if you are used to posting or you don't have a consistent schedule, you might want to do that and start with 3 times a day minimum that you're going to post. Decide on a time and create a consistent schedule. So you can use apps like Planoly that will help you keep up with that and help you schedule those posts out so that you're really thinking about your social media content and what your story is and what you're saying and how you're bringing people along in that story. So you definitely want to try it for maybe a week or 2 and see which times seem to be getting the most engagement, the most interaction, and then make that your regular posting time. And like I said, the very same app that I mentioned, and I'll leave that below for you, the very same app that I mentioned before, Planoly, it will also give you data about your posting. So data is key when you are building any strategy for any part of your business, and your posting is no different. So that's the first one. Post consistently at the best times each day for your business. The second one is, and this is a good one for you as well. So the sooner you get comments, the higher you go in the algorithm. That seems like a no-brainer. But to do that, a solution to actually force your audience to see this would be to, as soon as your graphic posts, hopefully you've got them auto posting, and as soon as you get that notification that it posted, go into Instagram and send that graphic in your story with a call to action to drive the engagement. Give your audience something to do. Don't assume that people are just going to do things, okay? They're interacting with brands every single day. So give them something to do right away, all right? Ask a question or just have them use. Instagram is giving you all of these amazing features for a reason. They've given you these features so that you can bump up your engagement, so that you can get people more interested in what your brand is doing. You got to get creative out here, okay? You can also join together with some of your friends or some people in the same niche, the same market. Join together with business besties and help one another boost your engagement. There's definitely ways to do that safely so that it's not considered spamming. And if you want to know what that is, definitely drop me a comment and I will do another video on that, on how to do those engagement groups or pods in a safe way that won't get you shadow banned or get your account kicked off, okay? So, but yeah, use the features that Instagram is giving you, because otherwise they might take them away. I noticed some people, their accounts don't have the engagement tools, and it's probably because they're not using the other ones that they've already given them. So if you use the features that they release to you and find really cool ways to introduce them into your content, it's just a really smart way to drive engagement. One of the things that I did was like the response features. I love those. That's going to tell you so much about your audience. It's going to tell you what they think of your products or services. It's going to tell you what they think of you and your brand. And it shows them as well that you're interested in them. So we just recently did where you could respond with the music or your mood, and made a playlist with the responses from our audience. And so now I took that even a step further, and I put that on my story highlights. So I made it one of my highlights. And so now every single person that comes through, I'm literally driving them through an engagement. If they come and they click that mood story feature, they can go in, the mood story highlight, they can go in, and now every single person that comes through can do the same thing, because people are curious. So they want to know, what music did people choose? And then I can send that on my story whenever I want. I can send that same question to continue to add to it and then leave it there. Engagement hack all day. Okay, big win. So definitely get engaged. Try and get those comments in as soon as possible. Join with your friends if you need to. Ask questions, give call to actions. Let's go. Number 3 is you definitely need fantastic viral potential content. Okay. And so that can be a video, or it can be like a branded graphic. So essentially, you need graphics and content that people want to repost. And this is why branded content at our agency is so big, because it's one of the biggest ways we've grown the Posh Girls Club is through the branded content. And people see it, they want to repost it, they want to send it in their stories, they want to put it on their feeds. And it's viral for my ideal customer. So I believe I said this in a recent video, that you want to be sure that you're creating your branded content for your specific audience and not somebody else's audience because you like how their content sounds. That's all great. That just means you're that person's ideal customer. Okay, but you have to think from the customer's perspective. Okay, and that's the thing. People got to give first, and people just don't get this whole idea of giving first. Giving something, giving a feeling, giving an emotion, whatever it is, giving a product, giving a freebie. I get this all the time, even in my DMs. Like earlier today, I got a message from someone, oh, I got this great product. I need to get it out there. People want to see this. I want to send you some. Okay, well, that's great for you. But number one, you don't even know if I like your product. You don't know if I'm your ideal customer. And you've thought from a you-centered perspective as the business owner. Nothing drives me more mad when it comes to business is businesses that don't get that it's about the customer and the and in their case, the influencer and the benefit to them. Another one, someone else wanted me to do to shout out their product, to talk about their product and give my customers a 30% discount. Okay, well, that's great, but you want me in the middle. And so you've missed a big important part of that. And that is the what's in it for me factor. What's in it for me as the person that you want to connect to my customers. There's a benefit to my customers and my audience. There's a benefit to you. But the what's in it for me factor is always what your audience is thinking about. And so you need to make them see what's in it for them right away, okay? Okay, so number 4 is you need to use the right hashtags for your market. All of the biggest IG accounts know that hashtags is one of the biggest. Hashtags matched with the branded content is what drives the virality, okay? It's like fire to, oil to fire, right? That is what drives the branded content, are the hashtags. And most people are using hashtags incorrectly. Even people who I know they've been a part of our community for a long time, and I'll go through and I'm looking and I'm like, why are we still on hashtags? No, knock it off. You've got to use the hashtags for your ideal customer. Who is the person that's going to want what you are providing? And hashtags takes a while to really niche down, to really get right. So you got to spend a lot of time testing the hashtags. Initially, it's not for the faint of heart, okay? So initially, there's a lot of work and trial and error and testing and reviewing that goes into building your Instagram page and reach. But when you do, and you get that perfect mixture, that's when viral happens, okay? That's when you explode. That's when you're on the Explore page every single day with every single post. We are on the Explore page in every hashtag, every single day for every post that we put up without fail. And that means that I'm reaching hundreds, thousands, and millions of people every single day because I've got the formula right. So the proof is in the pudding. You can touch on any of our hashtags right after we post it, and boom, you'll see us there, and they're up with tags up into the millions, with posts up into the millions. Sometimes we're higher than the brands and hashtags that we'll use. We're actually higher. We've been higher than Gary Vee. We've been higher than so many of the biggest Millionaire Mentor, like tons of these people in these niches. So it works, all right? Great content, great graphics, or great video, and the right hashtags, not for what you do, but who you serve and who you help, okay? And then number 5 is you gotta stop posting captions and content from a me-centered strategy. I just touched on this a little bit. No one cares about what you sell, your hair, your coaching business, or the fact that you want sales. They don't care about what you want. They care, again, what's in it for me. They care about what you can do for them. How do they relate to you? How do you make them feel? Once you give, and I read captions all the time that are just written in the sense of, hey, come join our email list. We've got this, this, and that. No value. That's me-centered. If you as the business, sometimes you think that you're inviting this person to your email list. Like, why don't you want to be on my email list, right? What's wrong with you? Wrong. What is the value of them being on your email list other than you being able to try to sell them something? So you've got to switch your thought process and how you're approaching bringing your customer into you. So you want to focus on bringing them in to you. No posting from a me-centered strategy. Think about, how can I appeal to them? What can I say to them that's going to bring them a feeling, whether that's funny, whether it's pissed off, whether it's excited, whether it's emotional, whatever it is, that is how you get them to stop and pay attention. And that is what you need once you find that viral content in order to reach the right person. They're going to click that follow button every single time. I see it. It happens all day. My Instagram goes all day long. And when I'm out with people, they're like, seriously, what is with your phone? I'm like, it's just my Instagram. Okay. And I can go through and it's follow, follow, follow. And that's because I'm getting right to the core of the woman who needs, wants, and desires the emotion that I bring to her every single day. So when you figure out how to do that for your niche market, that's where the win is. Then you can give them some value. then you can continue on to build that relationship, okay? So that's it. Those are my 5 tips for a winning Instagram strategy. There's going to be tons more of information coming in our Instagram Grow training, and you can actually register for that below. Thank you. Keep hustling, girls, and I'll see you in the training.